You already lived through your mistakes. You don't have to keep living in them. It happened. You messed up. You made decisions you regret. You hurt people. You hurt yourself. And you've replayed it 1,000 times since then, punishing yourself, carrying it everywhere you go, letting it define who you think you are. But here's what you keep forgetting. You already survived it. It's over. The moment passed. The damage was done. And you're still here. So why are you still there? You can't undo what happened. No amount of guilt changes the past. No amount of shame fixes what was broken. You're just suffering for something that already ended, paying a debt that was already paid. You learned the lesson. You became someone different because of it. That's enough. Stop living in a moment that doesn't exist anymore. You made it through. Now let yourself move forward. You're allowed to. You always were.
You're the reason. The reason I wake up in the morning, and the reason I go to sleep happy. The reason I smile when nothing's funny, and the reason I find joy in the simplest things. The reason I feel safe in this world, and the reason I know everything will be okay. The reason I keep going when things get tough, and the reason I never give up. You're even the reason I believe in fate, happy endings, and all that other nonsense I used to laugh at. Because honestly, you're the reason for everything good in my life.
Sometimes things end before you want them to. Sometimes you don't get the ending you wanted. The relationship ends while you're still in love. The friendship fades while you're still holding on. The chapter closes while you're still reading. You don't get a say. You don't get to decide when it's over. It just ends. And you're left standing there with so much more you wanted to give. That's the hardest part. Not that it ended, but that you weren't done yet. You had more to say, more to feel, more to experience, and now you'll never get the chance. Some things don't end with closure. They just stop. No final conversation, no proper goodbye, no moment where it all makes sense. And you have to learn to live with that, to accept that some stories end mid-sentence. Some people leave before the last chapter. Some endings aren't endings at all. They're just absences you eventually stop waiting to be filled.